Andy Clausen, everybody. Welcome to the stage.
This will be continuing from my braggadocio that I wrote back in '99. I'm going to cherry pick a little bit. Well, look at me. Even if I go in 20 minutes, it's not sad. I had the million loves. I had the Himalayas. I saw the grizzly bear eat and the cobra dance. Rode those roads for a million miles. And don't you doubt the mileage for fear next lifetime, those are the roads you will now be bound. Every dusty and muddy mile, put your hands together and say yes. I had the love of the centuries, I had the time of my life. I met the toughest guy in Chicago hundreds of times. The queen of the high hippie kingdom kept filling my glass with champagne. The medicine of the Aka did more than take away my pain, and even the Belgian police couldn't keep me off that train. And the word for the day is abstain, working on the farm where they grow the plant called mayonnaise. Oh, how my hands got tired squeezing them critters back in the old days. And I saw them at the Cafe Babar when they had a poets' theater for all rough and tumble, push that crew, and I told them this and that, and I knew I wasn't a phony. They'd get me more than a bus ticket. Yeah, I love grueling bus rides after they're over. New York to Oakland in December, and Kathmandu to Jiri, Shanghai to Chiang Mai, Hanuman Temple, through coastal mountains to Goa, walked the rope bridges of Solokhumbu, and as I was weaned, I heard Bosch delivered bombs exploding above where we lived. I drank the beautiful wine of the protector of the Corfu mentality, wrote on every word, bombed out of my mind. I had to do 500 lifetimes of drinking in one. But I slowed down after 50 or so, and I ought to donate my lungs to high times and all the outlaw standards, pills, thrills, chills, caps, bags, balloons, spoons, bongs, chews, cookies, reapers, cartwheels, black widows, Hawaiian baby wood rose, seeds, belladonna, buttons, a bunch ending in OL and AL and INE and grimmies and bikes and perks and brown and white and boy and girl and window pane and aspirins and cartoon paper and calendars and black applesauce and Oswald's and Sun and Hayes and all that just to get here. And the jobs fill in with 10,000 words, just imagine, and the good work, and the macrobiotic diet, and the total pig out, and the hangovers from this excursion, I will surely pay, but I just wanted to prove I could live it again all at once, that I could still handle the old days. And I have ever had visions of women I've known in my day being sexy and giving into our love in the old days with the old ways. Why, yes, I had that type of vision, always confessed to being blessed. Yes, in these visions, I never wondered if it was good for her because that was the first given knowing by the motion and sound in the garden of life our way, which is the goal of my practice to make God do our will and to always love whosoever loveth me, for I represent danger, the unknown, the face you see once in a crowd, turn away before I can, and is that one look the way you always say goodbye? And I notice when the gendarmes can't peg me for a while, I'm not defeated, but I sure ain't the regular style, and I try, and I try, and I pinch the inch that will keep me blessed till they had their fill of running around the wall and invent the lie detector word processing program and keep us going till the next paycheck till you realize you signed off when you signed that list. Till my lips get numb and my eyes have black rose petals and the litter is on the streets like a paste as an island way of life without the bread and pretensions came out of the houses and comedied the streets with remnants, needed fruit trees is all, and I give somebody else's million for a chance to be anonymous again like a cosmic witness protection program where I'm the only one who knows my identity. Even God sent us folks lost track. It's like a Star Trek episode where one finds out what would have been if one hadn't been, and it reduces the entire show to tears and forgiveness. It is such a time of psychic healing that it's immediately forgotten and danced and sung into the night with Sergei Yesenin, heckling into the night of the persecutions of your reason. Allen Ginsberg and Bill Blake are chuckling. The white electricity burns the midnight as the oil glistens on wing and land, and I see the king salmon fight up the falls in the library on Ketchikan Creek. I see the camel rocks at Seldovia, and I feel the whiplash of the tiny prop plane over the inlet, and Lucky Hayden was the greatest dump man I've known, and very lucky pool player who once broke up a fight by demanding silence. I have to shoot the 8-ball. Shooting the 8-ball with a starter's pistol he salvaged from the dump, and I was one of the organizers of a poetry reading that went 145 hours and 14 minutes, ending with Maya Angelou, 263 poets. Yeah, Bob Kaufman read 2nd April in a dashiki as we followed our text, and I remember Paladin's Wake and the last time I saw him, and Cynthia and Bob and Michael and that whole La Salamandra season, and I was there with Eat Cats at the Roxy in the shuttle, when I still thought we'd see the big change if we just worked a little harder and with a little more soul. And I was there with Antler when they dedicated Naropa's Ginsberg Library, and again 4 years later putting rocks on his grave. I hand dug a septic system, the fastest and delivered in the state that year, and I took 7 Lorcets a day at 51 and drank a quart of T-Bird in 45 seconds on a dare at 19, and my parachute was real, and I hated the slithery little machines that produced the cackling voices telling me everything I thought was everything was a hoax with their everything is a hoax mantra. The universe is a joke on you, and every piece of Buddha matter is laughing at you at your foolishness and weakness. I took another toke. Yes, 1,000 lays back in the old days.